Well, g'day guys and welcome back to the beautiful Blue Mountains. So I'm just out here on a pretty awesome 3-day adventure where I'm going to be checking out a couple of really beautiful waterfalls as well as this gorge. And then we are doing a bit of trout fishing along the river, and we'll also set up camp by the river and cook up some pretty tasty food. And then tomorrow we're going to pack up camp. We're actually going to change locations. We're going to go to a really nice lookout that looks over this beautiful valley. We should get some pretty awesome sunset views, sort of set up camp by the cliff there. So yeah, it should be a fun little trip. So how about we get the backpack on and yeah, we'll start making a move. Man, it feels bloody good to be back out in the bush. It's such beautiful autumn weather today as well. It's honestly like one of my favourite times of year to be out here. And this area did get pretty hammered in the bushfires back in 2019. So it's yeah, definitely pretty scrubby and overgrown. I think, oh, have I lost the trail? Where'd it go? I think I've lost the trail. Alright, we found the trail. Alright, so this first waterfall that we're going to, I have actually been there before and I filmed a video there. That was probably about, gosh, like 4 or almost 5 years ago, which is crazy to think about. Time has absolutely flown by. But yeah, the second waterfall and the little gorge I want to go check out, I haven't actually been at that spot. So I thought since I'm in the area and they're pretty close to each other, I'll come check out this waterfall again because it's absolutely stunning. Oh, sorry for the big gap in between videos. I think my last video was about 6 weeks ago, which is just not acceptable, eh? I'm used to sort of putting a video out every 2 to 3 weeks, but life has been pretty hectic. We're renovating our house at the moment, so that is just absolute chaos. And then obviously, yeah, we got Colby as well, so yeah, renovating plus having Colby, life has just been extremely hectic. I actually did try to get away. Well, actually, I did get away 3 weeks ago to film a video. But it was an absolute disaster. Like, I can't tell you how many things went wrong on that trip. I tried to do a survival video, went to like a few state forests, and pretty much every state forest I went to, there was either like road closures or the road didn't exist, even though it showed there was a road on the map. There was just like private properties, like there was just one of the river was in flood, so it was just an absolute chaos. I spent 11 hours driving up and down the coast, and yeah, I ended up trying to film something, but I was not happy with how that video sort of turned out. I was in a pretty crappy headspace, so I decided to just like scrap that footage and not even put that video out. So I did go away 3 weeks ago, but like I said, it was just an absolute disaster, and I'd rather not put any video out if I know it's going to be a crappy one, because we've got pretty high standard. So yeah, apologies for the big gap in between videos, but we should be back to regular schedule now and try and get a video out sort of every 3 weeks. Man, it's such an epic waterfall. I'd love to go for a swim, but it's getting close to 2 o'clock. I'm a little bit behind schedule and I've got a fair bit to do today, so I might have to put the swimming on hold and we'll start making a move. Man, tell you what, pretty steep. and real sort of slippery grounds, like a lot of gravel, like scree. I'm just trying to sort of skirt around this bottom of this waterfall because it gets really steep around here, so I'm trying to go around and then I'll drop back down and sort of check out the bottom of the waterfall. Alright, so we made it to the bottom of the waterfall, and there is just a little pool just over there. So I might actually get the rod set up and have a few casts in it because yeah, you do get trout in the main river. So I assume they would sort of find their way up this side creek and probably perch up at the bottom of the waterfall. So we'll have a few casts and we'll find out. I just saw a trout rise and take something off the surface, so there's definitely a fish in there. But let's hope we can catch him. Another bloody spinner stuck in the one dead branch sticking out of the rock. What an idiot. No deal. I think I spooked him. I'll tell you what, bit of a crappy walk on this creek. So overgrown. Taking a lot longer than I was expecting. That sun's starting to get pretty low as well, so definitely a race against time this afternoon. What the hell am I doing? Like I sort of walk on the river and it gets too scrubby, so I try and go up over the hill and then that just turns to chaos. This is hard yakka. Honestly, it's just chaos, eh? No matter whether you stay to the riverbed or you try and go up on top of the hill, it just turns to crap. It's definitely not much fun walking. That's for damn sure. Alright, well we finally made it to the river. And thank goodness for that, eh? Honestly, that was a pretty horrible walk down that creek. Way worse than I remember. But yeah, made it to the river. It's a really nice spot down here. You've got a nice deep pool, so hopefully there's some trout around here. There's also a nice sandy bank here, so I could easily set up camp here if I wanted to for the night. The plan was to hike another kilometre upstream to where this gorge is, but it's getting pretty close to 4 o'clock and the sun sets just after 6. I've got around about 2 hours till it gets dark. And I don't think it's going to give me enough time to sort of hike up there and explore that gorge properly because I was pretty keen to try and swim through the gorge. So I might save that for tomorrow. And yeah, I think we'll sort of set up camp around here somewhere, do a bit of fishing, crack a nice little stone and wood and yeah, sit around the campfire. So sounds like a good plan to me. So you can see just up there with the sun's hitting those trees, that's where the gorge starts. So yeah, it's not very far away, but we'll save that for tomorrow. But yeah, not a whole lot happening on the fishing front. Haven't had a single bite. I've changed up my spinner to a few different kinds, but haven't managed to get a bite yet. So we'll start making our way back. I might even go for a bit more of a fish just in the other direction. If we don't get anything, we'll just come back and we'll get camp set up. Alright, just a little shameless plug because I feel like I haven't spoken about this backpack in a while. But in case you missed it, this is the backpack that I designed with the guys over at Whipper who are based in the Blue Mountains. This is a Colo 55 and this is still up for sale. So if you guys want to get your hands on this backpack, there'll be a link in the description below. I've been using it for about a year now and honestly, obviously I'm biased, but I absolutely love this backpack. It has every single feature that I could possibly want in a backpack. So if you guys are in the market, definitely check it out. Alright guys, well bear with me because I feel like I'm starting to lose my voice. But before I get camp set up, I'm just going to show you guys what gear I bought for this trip because I've actually got some new gear to test out, so pretty keen to give that a crack. But to start with the tent, I've just got the Durson X Dome 1. And then for my sleep mat, I've got the Cedar Summit Etherlite XR mat, which I've been using for like the last year. And honestly, absolutely love this mat, super comfy. But the few products I got sent recently, which I'm really keen to try out, is this new Cedar Summit Circuit -1 sleeping bag. So I'm usually like a big quilt guy. I love quilts, but I actually am really keen to give this sleeping bag a go because it's a little bit more roomier compared to your sort of tapered lightweight or like ultralight sort of sleeping bags. This is, I think this weighs around about 900 grams. So it's sort of designed for your kind of everyday kind of backpacker or even car camper or just your general traveler. So yeah, it's a bit more of a roomier sort of sleeping bag, and you can actually unzip the entire zip and fold it out like a quilt. So yeah, really keen to give this one a go. I've also got the Cedar Summit lightweight reactor, so that's going to add a few extra degrees of warmth to get my sleep system. And then finally, just a Cedar Summit Eros Premium Pillow. So this is the new version they brought out recently, so they're pretty keen to give this one a go. So yeah, this is the new Circuit sleeping bag. It's got a hood on it, and this zipper goes all the way around so you can open it up like a big quilt, which is pretty handy. Especially for like these shoulder seasons, like when sometimes you don't quite know if it's going to be cold or not. If it ends up being warmer than you think, you can always just unzip it and just make it like a quilt. Man. That reactor liner is so soft. That feels so nice. I don't usually use a reactor liner. Actually, I'm really keen to give this a go because that feels so much nicer against your skin compared to that plastic. So yeah, that's the pillow. As you can see, it's still brand new. Haven't even cut the tags off. But it's got really nice soft fabric to it. Well, I'll tell you what, after today, this is definitely a well-earned beer. Cheers, guys. Now that hits the spot. Sometimes you just got to stop and breathe it in. And today's just been go, 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 eh? Left home at 5 o'clock this morning. It was a good 5-hour drive to get here. It took way longer to hike down to this spot than I was anticipating. And it's been a mad rush this afternoon, but once camp's finally set up, you got the fire going, you got a beer cracked, life is good. Life is damn good. In a world that's going absolutely crazy at the moment, there's nothing like finding a nice little secluded spot like this in the middle of the bush, just forget all the worries of the world. Price of diesel. Cost me $500 to fill up the troopy. Insane. Crazy times, but in a place like this has just been doing the same thing for millions of years. Not much has changed. Alright, well, time to get some dinner on. I'm actually testing out some more new gear that I recently got sent. So this is the Jetboil Trail Cook 2-litre cook system. So this comes with a 2-litre pot, and inside here it's got an adjustable stove. So you can go from a light simmer all the way up to a rolling boil. So it really allows you to sort of like control the heat when you're cooking. It does come in a 1.2 litre version as well, but yeah, this is a 2-litre version. So this is perfect for anywhere from 2 to 4 people. Obviously I'm using it solo tonight, so it still does the job for a solo trip. On the bottom here, it's got one of those flux rings, so it really sort of helps to distribute that heat, as well as these little handles up here that have some silicone on it to stop you burning your hand. It's got a strainer on the front of this lid here with these little rubber tabs, so you can strain out the water nice and easily. And inside, it's got a ceramic coating, so it's nice and non-stick. And inside this pouch, just got the gas. And so here's the stove. So we fold out these arms here. So it's got this regulator on the front, so you can really help to sort of control that heat. And yeah, like I said, you can go from like a nice simmer all the way up to a rolling boil. And it's also got an igniter on it. And then lastly, it comes with one of these little stands that you put the gas in. Like so you sit the gas on top, and then the cook system goes on top of that, so that way it keeps it nice and stable. So yeah, really keen to give this a go. It's nice to have like a stove that's actually adjustable, so you can actually cook pretty decent meals when you're out in the bush. I also got sent this gem boil fry pan here. It actually comes with a little spatula that slots into the handle there, and it's got a ceramic coating on it as well. So yeah, pretty keen to give this a go. Alright, so for dinner I'm going to make my famous Scottish special pasta. This thing is like super simple, but yeah, it's pretty tasty. So I've just got some veggies in here. Got some zucchini and some sweet potato. Ideally you'd have mushrooms as well, but I didn't want to bring mushrooms out in the bush. You can also add some chicken, but I've just gone for the vegetarian option for tonight, so I didn't have to bring chicken out. But I've also just got the fettuccine pasta here. We've got some butter and some garlic, and so the butter garlic is basically just going to be the sauce, and then we'll add some Parmesan cheese to it. So super simple, but honestly really nice. And like I said, if you add some chicken, even some bacon to it, it's absolutely delicious. Alright, so we'll get some pasta on first. So just going to boil up some water. Alright, I think the pasta's done. Alright, well those veggies are about done. So what I've done is I've just drained the water from the pasta. I'm just going to put these veggies in with the pasta for the moment. Now I've just got my garlic here. I'll just fry that up a little bit. Oh, and already it smells so good. Alright, so we'll chuck some butter in. Man, that smells so good. Now we'll just add the sauce. Stir that through. Alright, we'll just add some Parmesan. Well, there you go. There's a pretty simple dinner, but I dare say that is going to be absolutely delicious. Well, I just realised I forgot two things. Salt and a plate. So I'm just going to eat it out of the pot. Dinner of kings. So yummy. Like I said, add some chicken, add some bacon. I quite often put peas in here as well, and it's delicious. It's like one of those pastas that you basically just see whatever you have in the fridge, chuck it in, and it pretty much always tastes good. Good morning. Oh, well, good morning guys. Had a bit of a sleep in. What's the time? I think it's after 8:30. Gosh, it's 10 to 9. You're kidding me. I definitely had a pretty solid sleep last night. It's probably one of the comfiest sleeps I've had out in the bush in a long time, eh? Like the sleep system went really well. Like this thermal liner, this is the second time using one of these things. I think the last time I used it was at the snow. But man, this made it so bloody comfy. It's so soft against your skin. I was actually really impressed with that. It made it super cozy. And the sleeping bag went really well. The fact that it's the nice sort of wide foot box, it's not too tapered and too tight. Man, I didn't feel sort of getting claustrophobic, and it was really comfy. So yeah, definitely rate that sort of sleep setup. But plan for today, we're gonna pack up camp, and then we'll go up and explore that gorge. Check that out, which I'm really keen to do because I've wanted to explore that gorge for a number of years now. So looking forward to that. And then we'll hike up out of here, and then we'll actually go back to the car and we'll drive to another location where we can set up camp on a cliff edge, and we'll be able to get awesome views looking over this valley, and that should be a really nice spot to spend the afternoon. So that's the plan. But first off, coffee and breakfast. Just got some dog and gun coffee. Inside this bag, I've just got some muesli and some Milo. And just some kiwi fruit. Far out. Have a go at this. What a beautiful spot. So you just got the waterfall just around the corner there in that gorge. You've got this beautiful tree as well. Looks so old. Kind of like the guardian of the gorge. Man, so beautiful, eh? Well, I've just got my first glimpse of the waterfall. It's just around the corner. Hope you guys can see it. Oh man, far out. What a spot, hey? That is beautiful. Now, I'd be so surprised if I don't get a bite in here. This looks so fishy. But I haven't had a bite yet, so who knows if there's even any trout up here at the moment. Oh, I think I just had a strike. Oh, yep. Trout right there, just saw him. Well, that's promising. I probably spooked the only trout in here. Oh, just had a strike. Oh, another strike. Ah, damn it. Just had 2 strikes, but I didn't hook up. I think I might have spooked him. All right, well, I'm just going to leave the waterfall now. I've had a few bites there, but yeah, I think I spooked the fish. So we'll start making our way up through the gorge. It is just after lunchtime. So once again, I am a little bit pressed for time because I want to try and sort of explore this for a bit, and then we'll have to head back and then climb up the mountain and back to my car and then go around to that clifftop spot. So yeah, definitely don't have a whole lot of time, but we'll see how much of this we can explore. If not, we can always come back here another day and yeah, explore this properly, but we'll go for a bit of a wander and yeah, see how far we get. bloody gorgeous. Gorgeous in a gorge. But yeah, it's a really nice spot in here, eh? It's beautiful. But it's the end of the road in terms of walking. If I want to go any further, I'd have to leave my gear here and yeah, swim, because there's a few big pools to swim through. And yeah, unfortunately, probably won't have enough time. It's getting close to 1 o'clock, and yeah, it's sort of under the pump this afternoon. So I still got to hike back and then hike up to my car and then drive to the other spot, and then yeah, hike to a nice little spot along the cliff edge and set up camp all before sunset. So we're definitely under the pump this afternoon. So yeah, as much as I'd love to explore the rest of this, like, it doesn't go too much further. Like, I'm almost towards the end of it. But yeah, as much as I'd love to explore it, I probably should turn around so I can do that clifftop camp. But yeah, it's definitely nice to be here. This is a spot that I've wanted to come to for quite a while, so yeah, it's really nice to actually be inside this gorge and see what it's like. It's definitely very beautiful. So I might sit down and have a quick bite to eat, have some water, might go for a quick little fish, and then we'll turn around and head on back. And how beautiful is that? That's stunning. There's really nice deep hole just here, so hopefully there's some fish hanging around here. And it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Well, I think there's a fish going after it. Oh, pretty sure there's a trout just following it, but turned away at the last minute. Fishy. Oh yeah, it's so beautiful in here. Could spend all day in here. Alright, so I'm refueled, rehydrated. I've just packed all my fishing gear away, so about time we start making our way back. Probably won't film a whole lot because yeah, like I said, sort of under the pump, so I want to try and get back to my car as fast as I can. So let's get it done. War is hell. War is hell. Whew. This is a proper slog. So steep. So steep. Come on. Come on. Oh, that scared the life out of me. Huge red-bellied black snake. Right on the fire trail. I wasn't even paying attention. I probably got about 1.5 meters away from him. He's a big boy. There he goes. He looks like a very well-fed snake. He's huge. And that is why I'm wearing my gaiters this weekend. Put my gaiters underneath my pants. Yeah, because I knew I was going to be doing a lot of off-track walking, and along the boulders, along the riverbed, you're going to get a lot of red-bellied black snakes around there. So I thought it's better safe than sorry, and just wear some gaiters for this weekend. Oh, you beautiful thing. That was an absolute slog. I'm like dripping in sweat. So yeah, time to dry off. We'll jump in the car and we'll head over to the cliffs. Alright, so I'm just going to follow this track around the edge of the plateau. We'll try and find a nice spot to camp just over there. Tell you what, one hell of a view. Absolutely stunning. direction. Alright, well, I think this is going to be camp. We've got a nice big sandstone sort of platform up here, so that way I'm not sort of trampling any vegetation. I'm set back from the cliff edge, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's just the most epic view in every direction. Just sandstone cliffs. Incredible, absolutely incredible. It's just golden hour right now as well. It's I think it's 10 to 5, so got just over an hour until it gets dark. So how about we get camp set up and yeah, crack a nice little beer and enjoy the view. Far out. This wind is hectic. Chuck my bag in there to weigh it down. Alright, well I think it's beer o'clock, so let's go find a nice little spot and yeah, enjoy the view. Well, cheers guys. That is one hell of a view. Just all around me, as far as the eye can see. It's just incredible. I can't believe it's taken me this long to come and check this place out. You honestly gotta love the Blue Mountains, eh? To have places like this, like on Sydney's doorstep. So many places to explore. Honestly, one lifetime is not enough to explore the Blue Mountains, eh? So rugged, so wild, eh? It's just, it's insane, just the view. What a way to like finish off the trip, eh? It's been a pretty go trip. The waterfalls, that gorge this morning, and then to finish it off with a beautiful sunset over an incredible landscape. Pretty special. Alright, so dinner time, and for tonight we're going to cook up some lamb with some pol couscous. We've got some zucchini, some pumpkin and some red onion, as well as some feta. I've just added some garlic and a Middle Eastern spice mix as well. Alright, I reckon that's done. Just going to add this to the couscous. I reckon that's done. Just got some feta. Well, there you have it. Pretty gourmet for cooked on the edge of a cliff. Looks bloody good. That wind is pretty hectic, eh? Hopefully it dies down. Reckon we'll crack another beer. Alright, well cheers guys. Oh, man, this looks so good. Absolutely love this meal. Cook this at home quite often. That is delicious. That is so nice. That is a bloody good camping meal. Yeah, so many stars out tonight. There's like no clouds. Pretty keen to get this camera out of my face so I can actually see the stars. So yeah, I reckon on that note, I'll see you guys in the morning. Oh man, this is hectic, eh? This wind is so strong. Safe to say I haven't got a whole lot of sleep. It's about 2:30 now. And yeah, it's almost impossible to try and get to sleep in this kind of weather. It's definitely putting the tent to its limit. Whoa. Times like now I wish I got some bigger rocks for the corners of the tent. Alright guys, I'm going to try and pack up and get out of here, eh? This is hectic. I've been trying to hold my tent down for the last like hour and a half and it's just falling apart. So I'm going to try and pack up my gear and yeah, hike out of here in the dark. Wish me luck. Alright, well I've packed everything up. That was absolute chaos. Honestly, so bloody windy. The windiest I've ever been out in. The tent was like that close to being blown away. So as much as I don't want to hike back in the dark, I think it's my only option. So let's hope we can stay with the trail. Oh man, it's so windy. Let's not walk off the cliff either. That scared the hell out of me. There's a wombat right there. He's just sitting on the trail. Oh man, that scared the life out of me. See you, buddy. Alright, so just come into this big cave just here. And so just off the trail. Now, I don't know if you're technically allowed to camp in this cave, but it's like 4:30. I'm so tired. So I might just roll the mat out here and you just try and get a couple of hours sleep. Oh man, what a night, eh? Alright, well, bed's made. I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning. It is absolutely freezing this morning. It is so cold. So much colder than yesterday. And that wind is like, yeah, still roaring its head off. Like, I'm so glad I decided to move, even though it was an absolute punish packing up at, what, 3:30 or 4 o'clock. I'm so glad I did, because I reckon if I stayed up there, I wouldn't have got any sleep. It was absolute chaos, eh? Like, it was so windy. The windiest I've ever had to deal with. Like, I was basically hanging outside my tent, trying to hold the fly down and hold the tent pole just to keep the tent in place, because the rocks that I got to sort of weigh the tent down just weren't big enough and weren't doing the job. So it was absolute chaos, eh? I was laying in there for like a good hour and a half just thinking like, what the hell am I going to do? And I'm glad I decided to pull the pin and pack up and move, because it was actually quite nice camping in this little cave. But yeah, it's definitely very windy and very cold this morning. So there's actually a sign for this cave, and it's called the Dance Floor Cave, and it says that this was an old stock route from the valley below, and yeah, a lot of settlers and travellers would sort of come to this area and celebrate and get together in this cave. And in 1891 they actually built a dance platform inside the cave. So that's pretty cool, eh? Pretty cool to think there was a dance platform here and you had the old timers just again their boogie on. And it's a pretty awesome camping cave. It's like absolutely massive. You can definitely see why it was a pretty popular spot. Alright guys, well I actually think I might get on out of here. Like, it is pretty early, but I'm actually pretty keen to head to the closest town and get a nice hot coffee and a bacon egg roll. And I feel like after last night, I've definitely earned it. But yeah, it's been a pretty wild couple of days. I feel like so much has happened, eh? Like checking out those beautiful waterfalls to that really nice gorge, and then going up on top of the cliff and getting those awesome sunset views, but almost being blown off the cliff as well. It's definitely been a pretty epic adventure. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to say a big thanks to all you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Hooroo.